Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Um, this is Abbasali, and I have a channel which is in Urdu and Hindi to teach Forex. But today I'm trying to make a lecture or a weekly analysis, and I'm trying to put some videos on it so people can understand the way I trade. My trades are probably about 99% of times on breakouts, and I believe that breakout strategy is the most successful strategy in forex and CFD markets. So we will start doing analysis on different pairs, and first of all is Aussie Major, AUD USD. Aussie Major is in a downtrend in long time frames, and in the meanwhile, it has started a correction. Okay, let's see in the H4. If we see in H4, Aussie Major was doing a correction after this impulse wave. So it's a run and it's a pullback. And in this pullback, it has corrected it properly and then broke out, probably given lots of pips to the people who were in the buy, who took the trade from the breakout. Then this was an impulse wave. It came back as a correction, and it was expected to follow this trend line, but this time what it did, it played the sellers and played very well because it's in longer time frame. It's in sell, so I won't take any trade against the trend. But if I find in daily a nice retracement like this, I don't mind to take a trade on it, which I took. So now it gave an impulse wave and it's coming back again exactly the same way it has been doing from last few weeks. Okay, that was an impulse wave, a correction, a breakout, goes up till here. We take trade till here because it was a falling wedge. Then impulse wave, a correction, an impulse wave, a correction. Now, if anyone wants Aussie Major to come down, to come to sale, back to sale, right? What he's gonna do? We know a trend line is, there is a trend line which is about touching about through three of the swings, right? And at the moment in daily, the market is in an immediate buy trend, right? Making higher highs and higher lows. Now, here we've got a support zone. If we want Aussie Major to come down, we want it to break the support zone, break the previous high, and then retrace back, make us in smaller time frame. It has to make a really nice rising wedge. Shouldn't go more than up, and it should be a proper correction, a proper choppy correction. And if that, it will do like this. It's the only scenario. I'm telling the scenario in which it's gonna come down. It has to break this support zone and this trend line, right? And it comes down. It's gonna be in sale, and the target will be here, at least. All right. If someone is sitting down here and he wants it to go up to buy, so the strategy should be, obviously it's a breakout strategy which I'm playing it. He or she, whoever it is, he has to watch this area carefully. If it does a proper correction like it's been doing, like this, and then breaks out, then definitely it's gonna go up till here. And the TP will be somewhere here, right? I hope you understand the impulse wave and correction which I'm talking about. Aussie yen, Aussie yen, almost the same kind of pattern it's showing. Right, Aussie yen is in major time frame, is in a sell, but it's coming back to retest this area Why? Because it broke this area after about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attempts. So I, for me, Aussie yen is in sell for about at least 1,000 pips. But at the moment, it's in retracement. And why it's in retracement? Because because there was an impulse wave, a correction started, it's doing correction, and most probably it's gonna give us some pattern like this. It's gonna break this area, will go down. At the moment, it's an immediate buy trend. So let's see what we're gonna do and how we're gonna bring it down, or we're gonna take our trades. All right, in this area, Aussie yen is moving very nicely. It was an impulse wave, a correction, another impulse wave, very nice correction, impulse wave, correction. Same like Aussie Major, we expected to break it out till the top and probably more up, because in the daily time frame it can go to the blue box till the end. That's how you're going to get the trade, right? And if you want it to come down, now if someone here has already been taken sale and he wants it to come down, and if what he has to see, or he or she has to see, that this wave should come fall very fast, impulse wave, break this previous highs, right, and previous higher highs, then give us a correction just like Aussie Major and come down. But at the moment, it's not happening. This scenario, I'm just giving you a sketch that if you want to come sale, you have to see this pattern. But at the moment, it's going up and it's going to go up till there. But if you're not in this trade, I reckon you just wait for it, because it is going in a longer time frame just to test this weekly and monthly uh, retesting process. Right? If you see in the weekly one, let's see the weekly. It's doing a proper correction. It's doing a proper correction. It's going up. It's gonna fall from here. Gonna go down. Aussie Kiwi. Right. There you go. Simple, straightforward analysis. There was an impulse wave. Right. It's giving us a correction. Breakout will take it to here. We have to wait for the breakout. I work on a breakout strategies, mate. I always prefer to be in a very safe side. Right. What exactly, if you see along the picture for this pair, is there's a trend line support which it broke and came down. It's retesting it for a while. It's a rough trend line I created, but what it's gonna try to do is gonna break this out. It's gonna try this trend line over 145 pips or 120 pips at least. So we're gonna keep an eye open for this. As soon as it breaks out, we're gonna take buy. USD CAD. USD CAD is from previous weeks. We have been watching this pair very closely. I've never taken a trade on this pair since about 46 days at least, because it's not giving me a proper pattern. I need a proper pattern, and until that, I'm not going to take a trade. So there was a trend line which was an immediate trend. It's in correction, by the way. There's another trend line. There was an obstacle to come down. There's a third one touching these 2 points. So now we've got a support zone here, right? We need to wait these candles, bearish market, to break this, retest, and then there won't be any trend line support as an obstacle to stop it to go down. All we have to do, we have to wait for these supports to break, and we'll keep selling it until it goes down. The target will be here, which is not going to go in one day. It's going to take about 8-9 months. What we can do, we sell it, retracement, we wait for the retracement, a retest, we sell it, and keep selling it until it keeps making these kind of patterns. USD franc, there's a probable chances of a good trade coming in USD franc. It came down, it broke the higher lows, previous lows. It did a very nice retracement. What it did, is after breaking this, it did not retest it in the daily. So that's why it came back to retest. Now it's retesting is resistance areas and this trend line support which it broke. Now it's becoming now it became a resistance. So most probably from this area it's gonna go back. And how we're gonna take a trade in this one? Now, if someone asks me how we will enter the trade, what we do is we're gonna go in H4. We're gonna break these areas, and we will watch. What we will watch now, we will watch this trend line to break along with the previous high here. So if it comes down, gives a little bit of retracement like this. I'm talking about H4 now. It comes down, breaks the support, goes down. It's gonna be next TP here, and if someone is doing a long term, it's gonna give a big TP to the take profit should be here, down there. So I reckon it's gonna be 227 pips. No, I'm gonna take a trade from here. 211 pips worth of a trade. It'll be a very good trade, by the way, if it moves the way we've analyzed. Cardian is in a downtrend from long time. It retraces back today from last previous couple of weeks, and especially last 2 weeks. Now, what it did, it exactly did the same thing which we were waiting for. It gave an impulse wave after being in this corrective mode. It gave an impulse wave and um broke this previous pattern. It's gone up, and rather 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 it should come after giving an impulse wave. It should go like this in correction. It started doing correction opposite way, which is good, which means impulse and correction to opposite side. What does that mean? That means it's going to come back soon. What is going to come back is going to come back to try the support it broke and this resistance trend line, which is now going to be a support trend line for it. It's going to come back for it. And if it comes back, it will come back in two ways. Either if it's going to be an impulse wave like this and then a retracement, it's going to probably go back to the sell. Or the second case scenario is it comes back, it breaks this small channel it has created in previous weeks. It breaks it and then starts doing correction like this. Then it will give us a chance to think that okay, this impulse wave is giving a proper correction. It's going to go up again. As simple as that. So you wait for just breakouts. You do not rush in this trade. You don't rush in any trade anyway. Okay. And this was Cardian. Cardian, let's see. Let's have a look in the oh yeah. Look at the weekly one. Okay, in weekly, have a look. It's on a very major resistance. A very nice resistance here. And the weekly volume is down. Daily volume is down. It's gonna come back soon. It's coming back now. All right. Frank Yan play the same role. All these pairs after this U.S. China deal, they shoot up. And USD Frank Yan also did the same thing. It gave an impulse. It's gonna give us a probably like this kind of a correction if it wants to go up. Yeah, if it wants to go up, right? And we're gonna wait for a breakout. We're gonna wait a proper. We need a proper breakout, and we will want it to break the previous highs or lows or vice versa to give us a nice trade, right? If we want it to come down, what we want it to give us an impulse wave. So impulse wave is gonna be like this, something like that, and a retracement. It's gonna go back to sell. So let's wait. What's gonna do? We have to wait for it. Aussie, Euro Aussie. A defo trade is coming soon on this one. A definitely good trade is coming. My sell stop is here. This is my sell stop somewhere here. Okay, why I gave that, why I put my sell stop here is because that is an impulse wave. A correction, a good correction by the way, a nice choppy correction. It broke the correction, it broke the trend line, but it did not break the previous lows. To see a nice bearish market trend, we have to see higher lows. So you see the higher lows, we have to see the previous low must be broken by this market. It's not broken yet. It's gonna break when it's gonna break down from this support zone, and then it's gonna give you about 104 pips worth of a trade. And if it's 104 pips, and then we're gonna see what next happens. If it's gonna bounce back from these trend lines, it's gonna take a small retracement in H4 or H1, and then it's gonna go back down. Let's see. Depends upon yeah, same Euro New Zealand is moving the same moves like Euro Aussie moving. Okay, look at it. Look at that. That is an impulse wave. But it's giving us a hard time by giving two very nice bull candles. Probably it's gonna do like this. And if it's gonna do like this, we'll have more and more confirmation of this retracement breakouts. As soon as the retracement breaks out, it's going down. At the moment, my sell stop is here because the trend line has already been broken and is retesting probably. But as I'm not sure because it's gone too up now to retest it. If it comes down, retraces along this trend line. Now it's going to be resistance trend line obviously. But if it comes down and it breaks this support area, there is no more hurdle left. There's going to be just support areas. We keep taking trade and we keep watching. It gives retracement, another trade, it gives retracement, another trade. Yeah. Pound pairs, everyone is confused in pound pairs. What pounds is doing at the moment? Yeah, obviously it's Brexit, but look at that, what it's doing. It's completely working out in a technical manner. Not bothered about the fundamentals. Yeah, fundamental people are also watching technical. That's how they rig the market. It was a nice retracement, an impulse wave, another retracement, another impulse wave. What do you expect? What do you expect? A retracement and a pull up, a breakout towards the upside. Right. This is case scenario 1. What's the case scenario 2? Because it's a pound pair, we don't trust pound pairs. We have to be very vigilant for that. It comes down fast. After it breaks it, it comes down fast. It's going to break a previous pattern and it's going to retrace. From here we start. We're going to take a trade then. But we have to wait for this trend line breakout and this previous highs breakout or lows, sorry. Yeah. And then we're gonna enter the trade. If we see in the daily, we'll have a better look to take a trade. When to take a trade, let's see. This is my daily chart, right? And we have a trend line. This is our trend line. Okay, this is a support zone. So we want it to come down. If we want it to come down, what we do, we want it to come here, retrace a little bit, break this trend line, break this previous high, come down. That's it. And to be honest, pound pairs are all in longer time frame itself. They are in sell. Same story exactly with GBP CAD. I don't have to explain it again. Look at that. It's giving the same scenario. Retracement, impulse. Now retracement. Probably gonna go impulse again as soon as it breaks out. Pound franc. Pound franc did the thing which CAD yen did. There's no correlation, but I'm just giving an example. Impulse wave, rather it gives us like this correction mode. It didn't. It went straight up and correction in the opposite side. What does that mean? It means it's going to come down. If it comes down, it's going to come down impulse, then correction will give us a decision to go down, And if it comes down in a corrective manner, what does that mean? A falling wedge, a falling channel. Boom, up. Yep. Pound yen. Same expectations. The direction is towards the down now until the support, and we'll see what kind of direction it gives, what kind of pattern it creates. It creates a retracement, a correction, and a choppy correction will help us to create a signal for ourselves after the breakout happens to the top, because pound yen has broken previous trend lines as well. But the nature of pound pairs is as soon as they break out, they go back, they reverse. They give a breakout and they reverse. So we have to be very careful. We have to watch the market in probably H4 and H1 continuously, and then we decide what to do in daily. GB New Zealand, look at that. Every single pound pair is giving the same um, analysis. What does that mean? It probably means that uh, again the pound will fall or boom out. Look at that. Okay, I'm waiting pound Kiwi to break out from here and go at least here again. But if it does not, it comes down, breaks this trend line, and does correction like this, which is very good for us. Then it's going to be down. It's going to be about 1300 pips. Exactly, it did here. It broke out and then it went down very far away. But you have to wait for an impulse wave, and after that impulse wave, you cannot catch an impulse wave. Let me tell you very honestly. To be honest, you cannot catch an impulse wave. No way. What you can catch is a correction, and you can make your plan while it's in correction. How? When it's in correction, then you can understand there's going to be an impulse wave coming. Here, it's a correction. After this breakout, you know that this is an impulse wave. So if you entered here till here, you caught more than half of the impulse wave. You took a trade. So now, if it's in correction here, and you break out, it breaks out the previous higher low, it goes up, and you're gonna have this impulse wave easily, right? You have to have a strategy for that. This is how I take trade, mate, on the breakout. Oh, New Zealand Kiwi is exactly like Aussie. Okay, New Zealand Kiwi. If we do not understand what is happening in Aussie yen, we have to see New Zealand Kiwi. New Zealand yen, sorry. I kept saying New Zealand Kiwi. New Zealand. Okay. That was an impulse. This was an impulse wave. Then a poor kind of a choppy correction. And another one. Up. Correction in daily. Up. Correction in daily. And the last move looks like this. But then we'll see what happens. Exactly, it's 800 to 900 pips in sell as well in daily and weekly. It's just retesting the weekly time frame. The month is ending. Let's see the volume stays. If the volume stays very low, it's going to probably give us a reversal from here. And look at that. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that was an impulse wave. Basically, it was what it was doing. Let's see. Impulse wave, a correction, a breakout, another correction. Expectations was like this. But before it broke out, it changed the pattern, gave us an impulse wave. We don't mind because we didn't enter. I always trade on breakout, sell stops, buy stops. So it went up. It came back for the retracement. Fine. We wait for a retracement breakout. Broke out, gave an impulse wave, and now the direction is like this. Let's see what it does. If it does like this and breaks out, it's going to go to the top. And there is a trend line going, the resistance trend line. We expect it to go till the end before it falls down. Goals. I'm not analyzing all the pairs because I can't find all the pairs giving any signals, and it's last 4 days left of this month, 3 days or 4 days, whatever. I reckon I'm not going to take any trade at the moment, any new trade, no way, because the month is ending and the volume is shrinked. This was an impulse wave on gold. That was an retracement. It didn't break yet. It didn't break yet. Everyone is thinking they already entered, but no. Until it breaks this area, it won't go there. It's gonna be like very. It's gonna be a fast move, and probably it's gonna be the last move before it falls down. Gold has to come down anyway, but I'm not saying the gold is gonna come down or going up or down. What I'm saying is that you have to wait for the breakout. You wait for the breakout. You will never go in a negative trade. No way. You don't have to wait for it. You you see a breakout of the trend line, the breakout of the previous high or low, depending upon where the market is going, what the trend is. You're going up or down successfully. Thank you very much. I have a WhatsApp group, by the way. At the moment, people, Hindi and Urdu speaking people are in there. I'm trying to create a WhatsApp group for English speakers as well. If you're interested, you contact me on my WhatsApp number, which I'm going to be putting down there in description. I've tried to make some of the videos, a breakout strategy video for the people who can speak English, but unfortunately, I don't have time for that. But I'm trying to build it up slowly. But I had this idea about 2 weeks ago to start making videos in English um, for different learners, weekly analysis. And probably I'm gonna do one more analysis in the midweek, like on Tuesday night or something. If we see Monday and Tuesday, because Monday my volume is always fake. So Tuesday night I'm gonna see what how market reacts towards the patterns. So I'm gonna leave. I always leave my trend lines and my analysis like this. So I watch where the market going, then it's easy for me to enter the market. I will see. So I'm gonna see you probably on Tuesday night with another analysis. And if you like this video, you can